Imagine you're home from work, you're tired because you had a terrible day, you were scolded by your boss, you had an argument with your colleague, you just want to spend an enjoyable night with your family at home. However, the reality is different from what you have expected. Your house is such a mess, the dishes are not done, and the baby is crying. What a nightmare! Sometimes you wish that you can work from home so that you can avoid all those conflicts at work, doing the house chores and doing your job at the same time. When the COVID-19 pandemic started, many companies and organizations has changed into distant working. Most people would think that, oh, this sounds good. Now I can spend more time with my family. But it is not like what you think. After doing a lot of research, our group find out that not everyone is happy with working from home. There are even employees suffer through stress and anxiety while working remotely. So, how does this happen? Where did it go wrong? Now I will tell you the reason why. Let's start with a definition. Working from home is a work arrangement in which employees do not commute to a central place of work, such as an office building, warehouse, or store. Now, we should dive into the positive effect of working from home. First, the time spending on commuting to work has always been a troublesome thing for many employees. In large cities around the world, commuting is a stressful problem. Working from home dramatically reduces commute time. Many employees are happy with working at home. They can save time of commuting and use that for extra work hours. Working from home also allows employees to reduce their transportation costs, such as money spent on gas, maintenance, parking, and transit fees. Thirdly, working remotely allows employees to have a more flexibility in the job by allowing them to manage their own time and work. As a result of the positive effects of working remotely, the employees will be more motivated and comfortable with their job. For example, reducing the amount of stress and anxiety because of long hours spending on commuting to workplaces, and increasing the well-being of employees because they now have more time for their hobbies and their family and friends. So basically, working from home sounds so amazing, doesn't it? Maybe after watching this video, you may start to think of finding a future job which allow you to work at home. We are now going to a sad and depressing part, which is the negative effects of working from home and how does it affect individuals mentally and physically. The first negative effect of working from home is lack of separation. When employees work from home, work is always present, and they're always mentally connected to work, and they will work for long hours. The second negative effect is lack of physical activities. Decreases in physical activity are often experienced when working from home. The third negative effect is social isolation. Working from home can be very isolating and lonely due to the lack of physical face-to-face interaction with colleagues and teammates. This was heavily observed during COVID-19. How does this affect on our mental health? It seems to be that the extroverts will be most likely to suffer with the lack of social interaction and social isolation. This will heavily affect their mood and emotion. They will be no longer fascinated by the job and leading to decreasing in job satisfaction, increasing in anxiety, depression, and even stress. Let's move on to physical health. As I have mentioned before, most people don't do any exercises when working at home during the COVID-19 pandemic. Lack of physical activities is severely harmful for human health. The most noticeable illness is the musculoskeletal disorders, or MSDs, or disorders that affect the human's body movement. In other words, it is back and neck pain. There are also increased risks to heart attacks, strokes, and increased blood pressure. If working from home has many negative impacts on individuals' health, So there must be ways to help reduce the effect of this trouble, right? As our group has done the research, we find many interesting methods used by companies and organizations around the world to support employees who are experiencing difficulties while working at home during COVID-19 pandemic. Employers should create opportunities for workers to have conversations that are not just about work. Short coffee break meetings can replace those that employees enjoyed in person. After work social hours, trivia games, stretching and meditation sessions, and other shared activities can add a feeling of connection to teams that are missing in-person interactions. Create walking competitions, movement challenges, or other wellness initiatives. Moreover, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention of the US government has a helpful article on their website, which provides multiple tips supporting workers managing job stress while working at home during COVID-19 pandemic. In India, they use yoga as a stress relief metaphor for employees. The Ministries of Ayush Government of India approved online platforms such as Pijama on Facebook, in which demonstrations of yoga are performed in live sessions by experts from yoga, science, and spiritual fields. That's the end for our video. Thank you for paying your attention. I'm V, the editor of this video. This is Fatima, our awesome group leader and a skillful writer. This is Ingrid, the amazing researcher of our group. And finally, this is Gio. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give us a big hand clap.